Banya. My grandmother Banya. My grandmother Banya. I and I Banya. I and I Banya. My leader Banya. That's why yeah. No yeah. That who no love progress. Who no love progress. No Trems, go drink some water and wheel and come again, my sister. Mighty God. Continue, Bratsy. No, sir. The class
Boy, Jerry, as I said, I just have a few questions when we just did need to ask them. But I
Yes.
want to tell Dr. Dayton Campbell to stand firm.
Yes.
I want to tell him that people don't stone green mango.
True.
It has to be ripe.
Yes.
It is just saying that you are powerful and your effect is being felt on the ground.
That's
I'm
right.
going to tell you that the team of Dayton, the team of Mark Golding, the team of the chairman of the People's National Party, I'm telling you that the team is so effective on the ground, it has everybody running scared in the Jamaica Labour Party.
Yes.
All firm, comrades.
That's
all firm, because we can see that the tide has shifted. We can see that the writing is on the wall.
Yes.
Just keep on the ground. We don't let the people them. And the word is always, will always be love. That is
always, my sister. Big up yourself. Blessings,
Big up
blessings, Trems, and big up North Clarendon every time. Big up yourself, big up yourself, big up yourself, Trem. May I tell you, I feel good, I feel good. Then me, could I be a labor right this morning? I could never be a labor right. You must be crazy. Equal labor woman, equal labor woman, that's the minimum wage. That's the minimum wage. My leader, so I live ya. Oh, I not live ya. Yes, Allah with discipline. Every manner, begin at the struggle too. That's right. Begin at the struggle too. Come down. Father, not there. Not there. Everyone a moon, everyone a go, everyone a moon, yeah. To every human moon, to every human moon. When you to every my product, to every my product, to every basic schools, to every basic schools. Socialists are not fool, not time. Socialists are not fool, not time. Pull up. Uncle Pablo, thank you so much for waiting, Uncle. Your time, Uncle P. What?
Why, me just come in a while ago, coming from Greater Portmore.
Yes.
You understand? It has come to my attention, me not the Hallett team.
Yes.
It has come to my attention that Marlon Morgan matrimonial house is in disrepute. You understand? And so
Uncle Pablo, what you
the people of Portmore.
You have to take your time. Remember, Jamaica now here, you know, you have to take your time and whisper. When you see a while ago, it was brought to our attention that the matrimonial.
It has come to my attention.
Yes.
Yeah. That his matrimonial house is in disrepute. You
Oh,
understand? And
oh,
and the people of Portmore, they never get what they want this year, this month. He should have come out and tell us why they remove him from the Ministry of Education. You
yes,
understand?
yes,
And put him in a hiding. Yeah, you see, he need to
yes,
come out. He need to come out and tell the nation how did he finance his wedding? Taxpayers' money. He need to come out. He need to come out and tell the nation why he's fighting against Mr. Morgan. Bangarang. He
yes.
need to hey, and make a move on. Come on, find little Teresa Morrison. So you need to go pick up your dirty constituency where you have
Yes,
full of bush and patrol.
yes,
I don't know. I wish for the sparks money I work. I find that the whole it I work are for the people in your constituency, but it not work at all.
none at all.
The asphalt I melt in a some hole. You understand? So you see it? So when I hear these wimps come on and attack, we want to know how much you spend for that thing this morning. Who for money spend?
Yes, taxpayer money, put them in a press
Taxpayer money is
conference.
not supposed to go down the drain. Just like that. Not supposed to waste. If Marlon Morgan is hungry, you understand? You should ask the Prime Minister for your money and make your wife cook a good breakfast scheme before we leave the house. But him house not in a good stable. You
Yes,
understand? That's why he can't get breakfast a yard. So use the opportunity to have the breakfast morning with talking pure rubbish. You understand? 'Cause after that meeting, you know, them find themselves at some uptown little restaurant. You understand? And spend the rest of money.
yes,
You see? I can tell you, Marlon Morgan, when you can tell you why they move you, if I the cookie jar you go broke a Ministry of Education, why they
yes.
have to move you from
But
there?
Uncle Pablo, if my memory serve me right, you know, the same Marlon Morgan will come out on press conference this morning, as you said, he was done by the Ministry of Education and under his watch, right? The same situation with Grace McLean where
I
millions
know,
missing.
I'm well read.
Joel Reed, it was under Marlon Morgan's watch. So why them never come out?
Marlon Morgan was there, and the one with them calling the Floyd Green.
Yes.
Yeah. Understand?
Millions missing while them down the Ministry of Education and them never put out no press release or press conference. But seeing come now come and talk about Dayton Campbell and $300,000. The 15 million never work. If the 15
And I can
million
tell
never
them.
choose, never stick, then the
I can tell
300,000.
them. From the from the day I know myself, I've been doing some work with the KCC. You understand? I never get
Yes.
raw cash from them yet.
Yes.
And if Morgan know what I know, he better shut him out.
Yes.
He might be federal going to have to go sue him. Them don't make sure we go dig up the file, them, you know.
Yes.
Yes, so sure we are take it as smooth with them and I do work. And no, they make sure we go take a car. Delroy Williams are in a serious problem.
That's right.
Oh, and all who did I jump the electoral office wall before the day election to go do them thing. Now make we start call some name. Yeah. Cause them didn't know them are gonna lose the KCMC down at town, you know. But they want to trash certain documents. That's why they carry quote how much time and lose. So my advice to you, man, keep by your mouth.
That's it.
Keep by your mouth.
That's it.
The Chinese, them wholesale now no couscous to sell you no more because you buy out the whole of them. You see, you saw big is? At them time you're going frowsy when trouble take you.
All right, Uncle P.
Jay, I send us up on your WhatsApp. Look it and listen it and then you can play it.
All right, Uncle Cole. Big up yourself. Tasha, what go on, Tasha?
Sir, I get a phone call and make it go to the box. Listen to me.
Yes.
I am so disappointed with the JLP party. I cannot believe. Look what JLP party come to.
What you say?
I am so disappointed with JLP party. Look where it come to. Jesus. Look here. We could go back to Portland. Do you remember when RJ interviewed the woman at Portland?
Yes.
I asked her where she get money from for the road work.
Yes.
Do you guys remember all that something there?
Yes.
All right. I want to ask one question. One man gave friend 40 million Jamaican dollars, which is our taxpayer money, to buy car for the police, used cars that disgraceful. And up to now, we don't see one of those cars.
Well, and the Tasha and a 40 million, a 400 million.
Yeah. It was fun. How many car was it again? But because right now I am so disappointed. Jay, listen that conference. I am so. Me think about coming with a rock. Imagine you come with an allegation from an ex-member of the People National Party.
Yes.
Listen to me. Did you know that they think I'm supposed to sue these three with every might in their power? I'm going to tell you the reason why. That is a vice note, right? People can't act people vice. That's number one. More want to forget to sell our cable and a cable, I never did a phone company name or floor and get the receipt for the man and the man having a conversation. No, I am saying to you that there's so much things that is happening in Jamaica right now. The seriousness of US pull the aid for all those sick people in Jamaica and a distance come with. I really distance come with. No, me really want to for this the three lunatic. Then no, I cannot believe that they come with something like this.
Can't believe myself.
No, listen to me. I am lost of word. I get one phone call. I know my head from Jamaica, but I never gonna for my family business right now. I want to talk about this. I have lose so much of what I want to say. But I am saying to you, they come with something like this. All right. I am asking my sweet and lovely bright Gen 6 Dayton Campbell, Dr. Lawyer Dayton Campbell. Because my Dayton Campbell is a lawyer and he's also a doctor, medical doctor.
Yes.
And he did not buy it. It did not grant to him by a university in Florida. It was granted him because he go in a class, go sit down and get it.
Yes.
Mr. Dr. Campbell, I am asking you and Mark Golden to put out a press conference and let them know what is a press conference. I want to put out a press conference with evidence. You are telling me that they are minor data Campbell don't work at parish council, you know. Even if there was a voice note and I read it for Dr. Data Campbell voice like that, they're not supposed to talk about that. They're supposed to talk about them, Mia. Because tell me what, even if he even instructed, he cannot do it because he no one down there, he no work down there. And this not really come with it. After you tell me, say, after Jamaican kids them a leave school on 5 CXC, you're telling me that after picnic can't even eat a good meal at school, not provide for them a distance come with. After such man having help on in data, I get money from taxpayer money, a distance come with. And this not really coming. Listen to me. Police officers don't even have ink. They don't have tiny paper. They don't have nothing to do their work. They don't have vehicle. And this thing coming. No, sir, me shame. Me shame like dog. Me shame.
I honestly thought they were gonna come with some bombshell fi drop. The Lawrence Rowe issue dead and buried, and that is the hallmark of them press conference. Dayton Campbell and Lawrence Rowe, eh? So the $15 million which are them accused Dayton have given Lawrence never stick. Them drop from 15 million now to 300,000. It is a shame what the Jamaica Labour Party have to stoop to
Listen to
today.
me. I know that PNP are bright people. I know that Dr. Dayton Campbell, which is our GenSec. Listen to me. If we not call for the Minister of Security, who people are dying, I'm going to say something to you. You three lunatic. The Prime Minister come out and said either we as Jamaica are going to meet the judge or our maker. And you tell me that where is the church? And where is civil Jamaica? Where is corporate Jamaica for call on the Prime Minister for those words? That is a bigger corruption. If you guys say it's corruption between Raw, what about what the man say? You can't tell your citizens of the country to either go meet the judge or they meet the maker. That is a threat, you know? That is a big, big threat, you know? A big threat. And you tell me, say, with all of you might come this holy Thursday, come talk about $300,000. Now ask me a question now. If you as a member of parliament, and if you as a councillor, a GLP or PNP, and if you see a road to fix down a fear stronghold, me gonna tell us if Liberty gonna fix PNP stronghold. Me wonder what Data Campbell said, if he said that, if it is wrong. When Andrew Holness use our own money for we taxpayer money and buy us, he use our own money if we own money and buy us. I have seen it, I have witnessed it. May I ask you a question? The office, what I rent from for them, me and them I pay much money a month time. That is not robbery. Come on, that is not robbery. The unfinished building that the JLP is paying for every single month. That is not robbery.
Unoccupied.
No, that is not robbery. Remember, I know you have a building that nobody is in the building, and our own tax money is paying for that.
Yes.
That is not corruption.
Settle your ship, Tasha. Settle the ship.
Listen to me. PNP, me are going to Dr. Dayton Campbell. I know that you are brilliant. I am giving you 24 hours.
Hold on, how long are you giving him?
I'm giving him 24 hours.
Yes.
And listen to me, Dr. Dayton Campbell, I'm going to tell you what. I want you to come powerful.
Yes.
I want you to be coming with force.
Yes.
I want you to come with confidence like you have never come before, Dr. Campbell.
Yes.
I want you to come and I want you to say the same portion, sir. We not afraid of no girl, no boy. No, it not there, not time.
Hey.
We strong. Me say that in a we are volcano.
Yes. And you know, Tasha, I agree with you, but you know, quite frankly, say we in the blogging world have done enough answers. You know, I mean, I think if you come out, come say nothing, because I feel we have come a blog. We hammer them. We're not supposed to stoop to them like this. Don't answer them. Me feel say we were company not even YouTube or Facebook or me feel we were there on TikTok would have already answered Big Back Morgan and the Jamaica Labour Party. Me feel Dayton. What Dayton fit do now? I go on in TikTok or in Instagram and put on him shorts and put on him in baby socks and in big shoes and jog uptown. And in the video when him a jog, he asks Marlon Morgan to do this and beat him.
Yeah.
No, sir, we want some more money, Sir J. Sir J, we want more money. We want sue, we want more money. Apply to the man name. We want more money for run election and then have the campaign. Sue them, me care them again.
But listen to me, no, but listen to me. Now. This is the next thing again. Now. Listen to me now. Next thing again. All right, Dre. Even Mr. Campbell, with all respect, if I never respect Mr. Campbell, now I know I respect him.
Yes.
Sue them.
What I'm gonna say is this. All right, leave it alone because we have a media house.
Yes.
And they don't have to come out.
Yes.
Mr. Campbell, Mr. Mark Golding, my daddy, we don't have to come out. We stay on there. But I
Sue them.
Jamaica people are not fooling Natasha. We see right through the bullshit.
But what I would want, you know, I would want for us to line up the corruption.
Yes.
After corruption.
Yes.
Listen to me, what I want this to be out there. Just like them can't do it. We're going to do it and show them how it will be done.
Yes.
I want the PNP to do it. And do it and show them our press conference call.
Yes.
So all the misleading from the 9-year Andrews in power until now. I want everything to be said on a press conference. Because them have the look here. I'm going to say that the more you throw this shit at the think I get, you know. The other people know they will understand what I am saying with that. We have done it. Yes, Dre, Brian, not we. You have done it. You and Howard have done it, and all the rest of PNP bloggers have done a great job. But I want a press conference to call from the 9 years until now and show the corruption, the evilness of the Jamaica Labour Party. Dre, me the front because Dre, I'm so disappointed with the Jamaica Labour Party. It's only all stop my ears that a cock and then boo.
Yes.
It's like you're so disappointed.
All right, Tasha, stick up in the wall, please. Drink some water and come back. And Mikey, I wait for a long time. And Mikey, Wagwan. Good afternoon, Mikey. Turn on your microphone, please. Mikey, you're not ready yet. Brissette, Wagwan. Mikey, you ready?
Yeah, me ready, man.
All right, go ahead now, Wagwan.
They might give me a little problem for annual. Oh, yeah, man. What man says, you see, me never see a press conference where me so ignorant yet. Yeah? They are so arrogant. Yeah? I don't want to call this brother name in my mouth because he is I don't know how to class him. He's like a roach crawl out of a shit pit. Yeah? Him stink. Yeah? Yeah, him not serve no purpose. I don't even know. It make me ignorant, this man.
Hold it, Uncle Mike. Don't make them dry you.
Yeah, man, it make me ignorant, man.
Hold it.
Look how much things that them have to talk about for them closet. Them have to talk about $300,000.
True. And text and voice note.
Yeah.
But Mikey, I don't know if you don't realize, because according to what Marlon come out and said this morning, the text message and the voice note have to do with Lawrence Rowe and the sitting, the member of parliament, Donovan. Yeah. We not see Donovan come say nothing, and me get to understand, that Donovan Williams made a remarks that if there is anybody coming, if it's Steve McGregor or Imani Duncan, them are put in a central Kingston, he's going to step aside. But once Lawrence Rowe, the PNP, are put back, he's going to run against him because he have so much information against Lawrence Rowe. And that's the reason why. So don't be surprised now if them are attack Dayton Campbell, but don't be surprised if you see some more leaked text messages, because it is alleged that Lawrence Rowe and Donovan Williams, the MP, had a conversation in text message And Donovan Williams him have all kind of message between him and Lawrence Rowe in a WhatsApp where him, Donovan Williams, would have given Lawrence Rowe money to undermine the local government election and make them lose.
Only thing I can tell you, Joanna.
Yes.
Mark Golden and Dayton Campbell not going nowhere. Them are
Well, we know that
problem for a long time.
Yeah,
and
we know. But if
my ex fall up and put on, dying for the day come. Yeah.
Narbrook child, you know, you act like a labor, right? Narbrook child, me not tell you no lie, you're acting like a labor, right? Me not tell you no lie. But anyway, whether there are videos or whatever him have to release, it has not damaged or done anything to the People's National Party.
You see that the press conference, it just make the people them stronger to go against them.
Yes.
Anytime they keep them press conference, it just make the people them make up their mind more for go against dying for the day come.
That's right.
Dying for the day come for go exercise my franchise.
But let me ask you something, Mikey. That press conference, do you think it was aired free of cost?
I don't even know if it's about it never met the time. It never
Remember,
worked.
you know, how much thousands of dollars for have a 1 minute advertisement, you know, but it's 5 minutes. They have been there for over 40 minutes on air live. You know how much money them have to pay them media houses they that live. Where them get money from? I mean, no. Well, I know, Mikey. Well, me know. Marlon no take out money out of pocket and put on the press conference. So me want to know if a taxpayer money pay them media houses they fi bring forth that. Where them get the money from? Them need to come tell the people them where the money come from to put on the press conference there. If a taxpayer money, who give the money to authorize the press conference there?
I tell you, that brother there, he coming like some roach a crawl out of a shit pit. Him stink. Him for go, man. I don't know where he come from.
Anyway, let me hear from Council Brat. Good afternoon, Brat. Your time, my darling. Turn on your microphone, please.
A pleasant good afternoon, everyone.
Welcome.
All right. Any post in Parliament? Is he a senator?
No, absolutely not.
Nobody vote for him.
Nobody voted for him. Well, I have seen him on multiple platforms. When I say multiple, I mean multiple. This man has been going first. Before I continue, absolutely no publicity is bad publicity. None at all. Absolutely. That is a rule in media. No publicity is bad publicity. Now, Marlon Morgan has been going around to multiple platforms doing a lot of interviews. And the man has been muddying the water.
Yes.
I have seen him on a very popular TikToker show, which is linked to YouTube. It is linked to X. It is linked to Instagram. And another one that I can't remember. All right. Now, the things that he is saying against party leader. Before we came out and hammered him on the whole race card thing, Marlon Morgan was one of those persons actively pushing the narrative that Mr. Golden was from owners of slaves.
Yes.
And we debunked it. So he came off that. No, I heard him with my own 2 ears. I saw the interview for myself. I have the video. So I can say what I am saying with no fear whatsoever. Marlon Morgan said the president will not be any white person for Jamaica. The president for Jamaica will not be any white person. That is what Marlon Morgan said. Marlon Morgan, me, Brat, telling you that. I saw you on Sylveran program saying that out of your mouth. I heard you. I heard it for myself. Okay? And the video is there on YouTube. The video is there on YouTube. So I saw it and I heard it. You said no white man not going to be the president. No white man. On the issue of constitutional reform, you said because the People's National Party are disgruntled about aspects of the Constitution that they said quite out loud that it cannot work. You said Mr. Golden instructed the rest of the team not to attend any more of those meetings. So what the Jamaica Labour Party will do, they will go ahead and implement bits and pieces, do it in parts and parcels, the reform of the Constitution. That is what Marlon Morgan said on the Sylveran show. And that's the reason why I understand why they're trying to bamboozle us into hurrying up to do the Constitution. Constitutional reform. You, Marlon Morgan, agreed that yes, they should have gone ahead and done a lot more sensitization by holding town hall meetings so persons understand what the constitutional reform is, but it can come at a later date when the Constitution has already been reformed. Rubbish. You cannot explain the medication to the patient after you have administered it to them.
That's right.
You cannot do that. Give them the opportunity to object and say, no, I am allergic to this. So they come and they want to bamboozle. So Marlon Morgan is not in Senate. He's not in Parliament. He's not on any other tickets. He's not on any other ballots. But he's singing for something. Now, the Minister of Information, where is he? The person who was responsible for information. They moved him, didn't they? Where is he? He has gone silent. They put him to do something else. So Marlon Morgan, I am telling you that I see exactly what you're doing. You're vying for the Minister of Information. That's exactly what you're doing. I see you.
The Minister of Information is with Pegasus.
Hold it, Uncle Pablo, hold it. Hold it. We know where Pegasus is, but hold it. We don't want to tell them everything. But that is what Marlon is vying for. Because he doesn't have an office to say the man is a mouthpiece for now. So, he's doing what he's doing. The other thing, the big thing that everyone is missing, this is a distraction battle of the mind. You see Desmond McKenzie and Puck knows what they did about the housing, the words that they uttered. Someone said, what you do can't rub out. It can't rub out, so they have to come with some form of distraction. Dana Morris cannot come out again and say, oh, she cannot come out and do damage control or whoever is in her position. No. She cannot, no one can run out and say, no, they did not say this. Because it is, when I go on the social media space, every click I click, every turn I turn, persons are speaking about this. Listen, they dug a hole and they right inside the hole.
Well, on the council, what you say? Since Jay met the clippings yesterday,
everyone, Uncle Howard.
And we compound it again last night.
Everyone. Yes, Uncle Howard. Everyone
is speaking about it. I don't get chance to go on social media from morning.
On social media hard.
Yes.
I sent Jay with an interview with Desmond Mackenzie. I explain, and it's the same way me explain it. And the same way Desmond Mackenzie explain it. That's what I say, Jay.
Before you reach that, let me really find out. From me not go past social media from morning. From as me wake up, me tune into the live. Why you say, brat?
Uncle Howard, I have
Well,
not.
I know the comments last night and what Jay do the video, it becomes a hot topic on the internet.
Uncle Howard, it is the hot topic. Every skip
Me
I
no know when
see.
it a go done. Me no know when it a
Sir
go
Howard.
done. This a no 7 year one.
And where you say?
It's a no 7. It's a
So
no.
Jay, you never tell me.
Florida.
Me look.
Oh, you never tell us say we turn up on snets.
Howard,
Howard,
let
you-
me look for the proof. Stick up in.
The
Well,
one-
on the comment. Well, on Uncle Sydney. What you say? The part what you do with Desmond. And
Yes,
the part what you do about the Prime Minister.
yes,
For the same set of house.
Yes.
When the two of
Yeah,
them
man.
thing no belongs to you. And
Yes.
is that the topic?
Every single turn you turn, I hit them and talk
Mighty
about.
God of Daniel.
And it is
Howard.
it is so damaging that
Them-
the people them
Hot topic of Florida, New York.
So we
yes,
have to have a part 2 Friday then.
Don't put
Hold on.
Andrew Hollis house for Neland.
yes,
So me have to do a part 2 then, Jay. Me can't let it go.
that's
Yes,
right.
It can't no.
But Uncle Sydney, me blame on you know. When I really let them sit there, I don't know, make me know what I want.
That's
Yeah,
one.
Hey,
On
let
social
me tell you
media, and
something,
stay up on
Let me
TikTok
tell you
too.
something, man.
Where the news
Hey,
all about?
hold on there. And that's why they come with press conference this man say they can't kill you.
yes, Uncle.
Yes.
And that's why they come with it. He said they can't kill you, but he can't dead.
Yeah,
Mighty God. No, in
that's
that
why
dead.
they
For you know, me not let go sitting so easy.
Uncle-
For you
He
what
can't
now?
dead, man.
but
This is
but
one that
me
can't dead.
tell you now,
All election day, this a play.
the video is making the rounds so much so that it reached the office of the Prime Minister. Andrew
See
find
them
out
black
who-
surgery there?
yes, Andrew find out who he is and black.
Dre?
Yes,
See there?
Dre, sorry, the video not making no round. The video has blanketed the entire social media space.
Right?
Mighty God.
Rounds.
Everywhere you go, brother. Everywhere you go. Hey, some people wanna run TikTok, you know, wanna run pub like you know, me them a talk about it, you know.
yes.
Yes,
Sydney.
some man. Yeah, them a talk about it, so why they never know say after the black man is 23. See that what you say,
Thank
man?
you, Paula. Thank
Well, I mean, I
you.
tell you. You see
Yeah,
how we work, how we explain, how we
Yeah.
build it, how we not tell a lie on them.
True.
No. Me get well by WhatsApp, you know, and people are saying,
And
really?
then well, I know.
But me never
I know,
sleep on the
them a
internet.
talk, you know.
Thank
Them a
you,
play back
Ivan.
it, you know. Say them a play back, you know. So them a play back it clip, you know.
You're
Yes.
playing it back.
Them a play back it clip in them talk when them a talk. Them a play back the clip. Oh, so they have it a play back. So it has
Rocket. Well, see, come social set reach Redland, the two in the part line. Dre,
Right. You know, that's
Jay?
you, man.
It has damage. Yes.
them want to get rid of me and you off the internet.
Me know them a try hard, but me tell us
Yeah,
them
well.
verified by TikTok. Them have to go answer to TikTok before they get rid of my platform.
But
Yes.
So
Dre,
can you imagine it?
Howard,
Can you imagine if they take their money and silent? Or
Can I
pay me a week?
Hey.
hold on. There is a part of the housing thing that I think Dre and Uncle Howard overlooked. You remember those? You remember those apartments that they built? I think it was last year or some time ago. That was for $28 million. You remember that? It is now $40 million.
Right, right.
Hey, that climb.
So, Uncle Howard and Dre, you missed that part of it. So, you need to please
True.
speak on it and add it to this because
This a can't done all election day. This a play.
yes, but that was the reason for the press conference. It was not no $300,000 or
This a
whatever.
can't done. All election
That
day.
is what
This a
it is
play.
about.
Oh,
Yes.
That is what it is about. It is about the housing mess
yes, man.
Mackenzie and Pop Nose caused.
Me say. The poorest, look here now. The poorest of the poorest of the poorest of them.
Good afternoon, Uncle.
Yeah, I'll protocol observe. Kashif make a video too, you know.
Yes.
Kashif make a video. And it'll give the whole of them headache.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Make up
I
a video
see
them.
Last
Make-
night,
repost
last
them.
night the labor right blogger them come out in them numbers from Joshua and Winner, the whole of them
Yeah,
a
man.
circle. To see if
Right
they can
now.
clarify it.
Me no want
But
this.
the
You have to
people
do
will have
no.
none of it.
No,
Because the video where Howard play with the Prime Minister
yeah, man.
and the one where you do,
Yo,
grab both of them hands. So then can't explain that, then can't wiggle out of this.
Yes.
No.
And can't wiggle out of this.
There's a sorry,
You
Uncle Bear.
understand?
Then
And we not let it go, you know. We not let it
no,
go.
don't let it go.
Nah, man,
Don't let it go.
we are going to milk it for whatever it is. We not talk milk it. So if them things, so we are going left after that and go look on them with 300,000. We then have no proof. Because AI could have come up with anything and nobody know if I the truth Lawrence show. So we're not going to pay that no mind. But the minister come out and put it out there. And the minister never distinction the social housing different from indigent. So we not going to allow them to go put it in a two different
whether
columns.
house or
Because
whether
the
Prime
Auditor
Minister.
General has always said why there is duplication. And the minister said yesterday, there is no duplication. So it is one and all. And the Prime Minister yesterday, I listened to the tape where Howard play. And the Prime Minister never said to the woman, said, this is a house, a gift from the people of Jamaica. He said, you can't live there. But if you are going to improve, you have to go up on top.
Yeah, your
And if you want light, there was a house near legal light. So you can't bring no illegal light there. No illegal water. And if you need to add on, you have to go find the ministry and come to we first before you can do anything to it. So,
but Israel and Palestine.
if you are your house and you can't, nobody can tell me when to add on to my house. Because
Is the land owned by the Prime Minister?
exactly. It's Joshua and winner.
Grab, you know, you grab.
Howard, I've been telling you people from a long time, don't stick in the head only in a TikTok alone. You understand? Social media come up from J. A social media, me send it through. And when it go through my social media now, it go through Twitter and all them other platform. So
Yeah,
it's spread.
just before I allow Brad to you can mute your mic, Jamaica. Please. Thank you. Just before I allow Brad to finish, comrades, I don't know, but the breaking news is that the Dre Bryan show has reached Observer and Gleaner and every social media platforms this morning. I was just served a letter, and the letter is stating out of Observer that the government slammed social media rumors regarding social housing program. And within the article, they made mention of one Dre Bryan and Ray and Ray and Ray. So if you don't want to go over there, go read it. It's in the Jamaica Observer. Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation is rejecting social media rumors claiming that the houses delivered under the new social housing program are not owned by the beneficiaries. Lucky. Welcome to the campaign. We are campaigning, and that Desmond Mackenzie say there's no duplication, so the whole of the house them are the same thing.
You know that, you know that?
Yes.
A hedgehog wife control the observer, you know, so they can say anything they want to say.
Yes.
If you want me send up on your WhatsApp number and play it,
Yes.
and Desmond Mackenzie again, you know.
Yes.
So I'm playing the people them here where Desmond Mackenzie say.
True. Me they are looking into it, man. Brat, finish for me now, dear. Go ahead, Brat, wrap up.
All right. Now, the next part that they're distracting us about is the USAID aid that used to come to Jamaica that was cut recently. That is a big problem because a lot of projects were being funded by that program. I'm going to say it again. The persons who are affected with HIV, that program paid for their medication and paid the staff that worked at that institution. All of those fundings have been cut. They've been paused for 90 entire days. The budget is short $56 billion. Where are they going to get the money to shuffle around to fund that program, to give persons their medication? Are we not going to have an AIDS breakout in Jamaica if persons cannot get their medication? The hospitals are not equipped to administer any form of medical care to them. So what is going to happen? We're going to have a national health crisis on our hands. Question that I want to ask is, where is the $2.5 million US dollars that was sent by the USAID for burial relief funds? Where are those monies? During COVID, $7.5 million USD was sent here to Jamaica. And that is only from USAID fund. Remember that other countries sent monies here. Where are those monies? Because it could not be that these monies were used for the burial victims. Because there are still persons who don't have any roof. And this is what? Burial was from the 3rd of July. So where are those monies?
There's a hole in the bucket. Dear Liza.
Right. So it is a distraction. So Marlon Morgan, I see you. You're not distracting me. No battle of no mind. Not going to work. You can fool some people sometime, but you cannot fool all the people all the time. Arrest it there.
Thank you, Councillor Brat. Big up yourself. Blessings. Sir Bless, boy, you did wait long time. What go on?
Afternoon, Brian. Afternoon, the panel.
Welcome.
Wow. I am really wondering if that is not a press conference, Jay. That is like when you say you're going to just come make an announcement. And not even call it announcement neither. So that becomes the scandal of a press conference.
Yes.
And I have here, I may know that I hear, what name, Robert Morgan, that's his name?
Yes.
Robert Morgan. Yeah, I hear that him talk about. I'm like, playtime. It is playtime now. So how you come now with a bag of foolish for a press conference, and that is the playtime now? Well, listen, Genset, and my dear beloved comrade leader, we the Jamaican people are fully endorsed you as the opposition leader and the next prime minister to be, and we fully endorse Mr. Dr. Dayton Campbell. What they're trying to do now, because they see that Mr. Dayton Campbell is a live wire of the People's National Party, they want to create this narrative that we put him aside, and we put him aside now. You hear they say that the PNP is in a disunity and disorganized, right? So that's the narrative they want to spread. If you want to keep a press conference, what about this low inflation this high inflation and this low job creation that you say you create, what that mean adding up to the mass of the people of Jamaica. Come out, come keep press conference of what the termite of the country into, and let the Jamaica people can understand where they want to move the country forward.
Yes.
Right? That is total garbage and rubbish about $300,000 rebate, blah blah blah. Yeah, yeah, and the Paris Council Act. Yeah, there is nobody again to give nothing $50,000 cash there. Everything went to be in a check. So let them run through all those stump and save something or so. Right? They have not coming out with nothing to the mass of the people of Jamaica. Jamaica are in a serious situation. You can have a prime minister if there's a deportation is going on now, and the people that whatsoever been happen, the people are going to return back to their land, and you are tell them they to prepare for the judge or to make them prepare for the maker. Come on. And those things never come to over. See, we already gone with how much millions of dollars from out of the education system, and we all know we don't hear the television man come talking about them thing there. What's wrong? I don't feel like Jamaica people are idiot. Anyway, me on the job, Jay. Look more. Continue to do your good job, sir.
All right, sir. Bless. Manners and respect every time. Boy, me I tell you.
Marie, well, on the Sir Blitz. We read the article, Jay.
Yes.
And nothing about what we are saying. All them man do, I dismiss it.
True.
As they are false.
Yes.
And you know what? God was so good that we catch Desmond Mackenzie and the Prime Minister. Me and them tonight, we close the article. Then believe it done,
Hey. Jamaica.
You can't go on the WhatsApp and
Uncle Cole, it is on my WhatsApp, right? But me can't play it from the phone while I am live.
Okay.
Yeah, remember the same phone where you send it to me on live now, you know. So I'm have to take it now and send it to our next gadget and then play it from that gadget so no can hear it from this phone. So that's why I not play it yet. So maybe later on when me in the night or so me can use this now as me talking point. So me don't play it, man. No worry yourself.
Before you reach the Jamaica, what I want to make them know say, I know Uncle Dayton Campbell at the firebrand speaker at the PNP, you know. Yeah, that man in a Westmoreland, if you ever make that man they open up the Bible pan them, you see, pan the platform, then dead.
Yes.
So make that man they open up the Bible. So them a program Dayton, but at a speaker the way our Prime Minister who hold them down to the final year.
Yeah. Yes. Big up. Jamaica, so you deal with.
Yes, my brother. Thank you. And I want to endorse what Brad said. She covered it. Trust me. I want to remind people, as the Persian poet Rumi said, raise your words, not your voice. We don't want to be stooping to the level of the labor rights. We need to teach them at all times. I applaud what Uncle Howard did this morning, clear up the situation, what Brad did as well. And Marlon Morgan, don't underestimate what he has done and what he has been doing. He's all over the place. All he wants to do is to muddy up the water. So again, I call on the People's National Party to engage stakeholders like you, Uncle Howard, Brat and I, and everybody else, Dr. Oren Cole,
yes,
Uncle Hugh Blair, all of us, because we have a part to play in this Jamaica.
True.
The change of Jamaica of it all away. We the out here are put our voices, our face, our livelihood at risk because we know that we love our country. It's not because we know nothing for do. It's because we have a love for our country. The Prime Minister is running a demagogue, which is ruling under fear.
Yes.
And he's always going to use fear to trouble the Jamaican people. Hence the reason why he said, meet your maker or you meet the judge. You understand? Those words are corner shop, gunman, workless boy type of talking. That is unbecoming, unprecedented of our Prime Minister. Jamaica deserves better. That what we're getting from our leaders is garbage.
True.
The next word is cockistocracy, where we are being governed by the least among us. When we hear Christopher Tufton coming out after a failing health ministry, and he coming out bawling about the US aid, listen, man, it shows that we weren't doing anything to move our country forward. They talk about we weren't borrowing any money, and we have borrowed money over $300 million US, which is on the website of the Ministry of Finance. But because we don't read it, also we have borrowed over $900 million, and that is on the website of IMF. We borrowed that $980 million in 2023. Yeah? So what they're telling us that they're not doing, it's a lie. All lies. Dana Morrison-Dixon come out and tell a lie every single time she get. And we need to look at these things and strategically plan against it. We have to give the Jamaican people a voice. We have to remember that this problem affects all of us, and I mean all of us, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Rasta, whether you're a ballad, whether you're a church goer, or whether you're an artist. So no wonder you see the artists coming out. Jamaica's in shambles. When the Prime Minister come out and declare the roads, the state of the roads, a national emergency, that is an indictment on the Prime Minister and his government. That is a national disgrace. And the Jamaican people must know you for who you are and your party. So don't feel like they don't know what they're doing when they come out here with Marlon Morgan and other people. And it's constant. Somebody taught me the other day, well, a couple months ago, he said there is a pattern in chaos. And I said, no, there's no pattern in chaos. What you're talking about? And he said, well, what is consistent about chaos? That you always have chaos.
You have organized chaos.
Organized chaos. And that is what Marlon Morgan is. And these bloggers. So the battle of the mind, your little tricks, Mr. Prime Minister, they're of schoolboy type of tricks. The Jamaican people don't need tricks. They don't need promise of prosperity.
Yes.
They need change and progress for a better life. People, be very cognizant of the fact that we're under a food war internationally. So you see that seeds that you used to throw away, scratch the dirt and plant it. From 1972, Michael Manley said, grow what you eat and eat what you grow. With tariff that US had put on China, 10%, 25% on Canada, and also Mexico. That will have a knock-on effect to Jamaica, where we are depending on mass import over $1 billion US in import. So it is time for us to look at food security. Can I just play one thing and then I will go? Please and thank you. Because every time I hear this piece, trust and believe me, Jamaica and Jamaicans, fellow brothers and sisters here and in the diaspora, this is the truth if no truth was never spoken. Hear this from me now, please.
The Judas who wears the color of our skin. The hills fought, bled, and stood their ground. The redcoats fled, unable to win. They agreed on a treaty, and sign it they did. For years, those hills lay peacefully and unbothered by all government who came after to govern the lower lands. But, as old folks say, pig are your own soul. Meaning, beware of the Judas who wears the color of your skin. He looks like your brother, but he will sell you for a shilling. The Judas who wears the color of our own skin decided to disrupt the sleeping peaceful people up in the hills. But like Judas, greedy like Scrooge, he went to the paleman and took their offers of riches and gold. Our kids and women vanish daily without anyone to tell what has happened to them. No, The Judas cares zero to him. It matters not what has become of them. Instead, we see strangers, or investors as he says they are. But our question is, investors, because honestly, where does the investment go? Our teachers, nurses, and bright minds, just like the wind, they up and go. The Judas who wears the color of our skin promised prosperity. But this is disastrous and nothing far from captivity. Minus the gallows, cat-o'-nine whips, and shackles. But then again, wages are shut down and strangled, and they are burdensome to many, shackled by high crime, and Backermaster, who is poverty, has its boots on the neck and the backs of many. Inch by inch, this rock we know as home is being milled, where trees, soils, minerals, bauxite, even our rivers are being sold. Those who shook Scrooge's hand to the promise of more and more gold, our own have fooled us once again. Yes, there are no slave ships on our shores, but some of us on the flats are for
Who the Judas who wear the color of our own skin? Forward with the PNP, forward with Marky G. The word is always love. Blessings, my brother Trey, and everybody.
All right, Jamaics, big up yourself. Blessings, blessings every time.
Before we go on to Morgan, give me my time now to talk about the conference. You notice how me there for the longest while I'm not saying nothing.
All right, Morgan, you next, and Morgan going to wrap up the show. So, but
Yeah.
me and your comrade Blair speak. But all right, Howard, say your piece, and then we're going to hear from Morgan, and then everybody going to give a minute or two, and we wrap up. I want to wrap up by 1:30. I have some stuff to do, so by 1:30. So go ahead, Howard, and then Morgan line up next, and then the rest of
I wish I'm Morgan. I wish I'm Morgan.
not big back, broke time. Our comrade. All
This
right,
man
Howard.
conference, we never ever see nothing like. To the People's National Party. I never realized that. What him keep a conference with, if you notice the type of journalists, 3 little journalists. The Gleaner, TVJ, we are in a age. Because nationwide, to try to show you that we're the land are losing Dre. Look what we do yesterday without any fanfare and momentum. And it reached the office of the Prime Minister.
Yes.
And nationwide, I run with the 15 million. I run with this all week and it not gain no traction. And this man in them have to pay to keep a press conference. I'm going to tell you, the party need not to respond to them. Because here what happen now, JLP are going like say, them unclean. They have no moral authority to speak.
True.
You have a prime minister who find himself with hundreds of millions of dollars. set up an integrity commission to ensure good governance. And he did not satisfy the integrity commission. And instead of proving to the Jamaican people, proving it to the PNP that he did not accumulate any unauthorized wealth or ill-gotten wealth, he chose the court. Silence means consent. You must have something to hide where you choose that with my court. Prove it. If what they are saying is not true.
Yes, what can I
Who
do?
dare you? The Prime Minister. The Prime Minister of his business partner and two of the largest construction provider for this country, the HAJ and the UDC. Is that corruption? And for the records, corruption don't only mean take money. When you are doing something, it has not to be deemed transparent or fair. It is corrupt. Is that corruption? To have Norman Brown, the Prime Minister business partner, sitting on the HAJ, sitting on the UDC. Is that corruption? Is that corruption? To have the government-owned Bernard Lodge estate owned by the SAJ, the Sugar Agency of Jamaica, to building houses, Oak Estate, Kimtech, building on government lands, selling it for $26 and $30 and $40 million? Is that corruption? I'm asking.
Very much so. Unethical.
Is that corruption? I'm asking Marlon Brown. I'm asking for the Prime Minister business partner to build a private house and government lands and selling it for extraordinary money. Is that ethical? Is that moral? Is it corruption? I'm asking also. Why you didn't call a nationwide who owe taxpayers of this country $1.2 billion to pay up or taken before the tax court? Is that bias? I'm asking. Why is it when the ordinary person who owe property tax on all them before the court and summons issue for the ordinary person who owe 60 and 70,000? Is that corruption? Why is it that we have a member of parliament who is criminally charged and you go all out to re-elect her and she have a trial come up next month? And I am saying to Dr. Campbell, we will do the talking. We don't need for my granny say when father talking loud and make them talk and everything you respond to. Talk about the economy. Talk about the economy. The first quarter declined by 1.1%. The second quarter, 2.1%. The third quarter, 2.8%. And your owner agency said, no, it's worse than that at 3.5%. January done. Why we can't get the December quarter? The Prime Minister know that the country is in a recession. So that's why after 6 months, you said the people them now get the buried money and the buried money done. Why now you get buried money? Why now? Talk about that. Talk about the impact of USAID and how devastating it would be pertaining to the government in terms of the clinics and condoms and contraceptives. Some certain NGOs such as the Woman Inc. and all of those who depend to keep our young ladies educated while going back to school after giving birth. Talk about the implications. Talk about how those deportees that your commissioners and local superintendents call and say criminal overseas are financing gang. Why when them come, you're not ready for them? You know, say them a buy gun and send out this and send out that. When they come and I like them come off at the airport and go them business, then go central. So why you let them go back? A banana republic not run in a yap. Why you never talk about those things? So the John sick, you don't need to respond. You don't make a statement already. The blacks now clash with Bounty Killer. And it goes to him too. And I yield to give my comrade brother Morgan so we can have an insight.
Yes, yes. Thank you, head boy. Big up yourself, Howard. Big up yourself every time. Good afternoon, Morgan. Welcome, sir. Take a moment and land your ship now, please.
Very well. Thank you very much, honorable gentlemen and ladies. This is one time in my life when my last name is, when I hear it, is not so pleasant to me anymore. I love my last name. I love my family name very much. But whenever I hear this, my name, my last name rings in the last couple of days, months, it brings a sense of disappointment, and it pains my heart. That has nothing to do with my political allegiance, and I make that absolutely clear. I am a staunch comrade, and even though I might bear a particular name, that will not change. Yeah?
Yes.
I want to take this opportunity to really thank the social media platform to which we are on right now. I say that because since I've been here in Jamaica for the past couple of weeks, I've observed something very, very interesting. I've been perusing the different media platform, the news agencies, the hotlines, the talk shows, and so on, the local radio stations, just to hear what's happening and to hear what their take on things. And when I listened, I realized that a large percentage of the people are still without the right information. Since I've been here, I've been campaigning with my own family. They're already comrades, but they are saying some of the things that they're saying is what the news spilling to them. No, I'm putting them onto this program now, and they're listening to different aspects of news, investigatory journalism that is happening on this platform. And their minds, their eyes are opened so wide, because all they're seeing on these social media, these media platforms, the TVJs and the CVMs, are the regular things like Jamaica is operating as usual. Nothing is going on. And I realized that had it not been for spaces like this, bloggers like you would have gone out and do the necessary research and information, and then come here and we have this wholesome, fulsome discussion. The media not saying anything, saying anything to this. When I look at I listen to the news, apart from the few people that the news reported, killing and so on, it looked like the Prime Minister do something, It looked like the Prime Minister do something. And I look at it and I said, thank God for these platforms and these opportunities. Because being here, talking to my brethren and sisterins on the streets about what's going on, a lot of them don't know. A lot of them don't know. So I want to say thank you. Continue to do what you're doing. And I would like to see more of this. If everybody could go on shift, start in the morning, somebody take up in the afternoon, right 24 hours. So there is a constant feeding of information to the people.
Yes.
This is something I would work, because I realize that had it not been for these social media platform, you especially, Mr. Brian, you would have been in serious trouble.
That's true, man. Thank you,
I rest
sir.
my case.
Thank you, sir. Big up yourself. Blessings. Just before I ask the other gentlemen to wrap up, there is a media release from the People's National Party opposition spokesperson, on local government, Natalie Nita Headley. Boy, may I tell you, Dre Bryan gone at the four corners of Jamaica. I have opened the eyes of many. And the media release said, Kingston, Jamaica, February 6, 2025, that is today, the Shadow Minister of Local Government, Mrs. Natalie Nita Garvey, MP, is calling on the Minister of Local Government, the Honorable Desmond Mackenzie, MP, to urgently clarify statements made at a post-cabinet briefing yesterday regarding the ownership of houses granted to the registered poor under the Poor Relief Act and under the new social housing program. In a statement today, Mrs. Nita Garvey said the minister's assertion that these houses would revert to municipal corporation ownership upon the death of the beneficiary is causing national concern and could be legally misleading. The legal status of these homeowners must be clarified as persons now receiving houses are confused by contradictory statements made by the minister and their original understanding, she said. The Shadow Minister explained that her advice was that indigent housing provided to registered poor or paupers on the roll only reverts to municipal corporation ownership if constructed on vested pauper lands. However, the minister's statement implied this was the case for all housing grants. So you see, right there and then, them want to say me put out something that was not right. But me know the man, Desmond Mackenzie, said there is no duplication. The two program them are the same thing. You understand? So let's continue the letter. She further noted that this rule does not apply to individuals who receive houses on their own land or land owned by others, but are legally permitted to use. Mrs. Nita Garvey is also seeking clarification regarding the NSHP, which is administered by the Office of the Prime Minister. She pointed out that beneficiaries are similar and some are now anxious about their housing security. As a result, she's calling for the government to publicly outline the rules governing these housing provisions. The opposition is firmly against houses being taken away from the elderly, registered poor, indigent individuals, or anyone on the pauper's roll, as this would put surviving family members at risk of homelessness or destitution, she asserted. Natalie Nita Garvey, Shadow Minister of Local Government. Comrades?
So, well on the teacher. Just read and go so.
Yeah.
So, it's clear. You never tell no lie.
Thank you.
It is clear. For me and you night too, for the Prime Minister party night too, Him not clear neither.
True.
Labour right to the ear. Dre Bryan, you break record. Dre, you reach the observer. So not more than the Prime Minister office full of call.
Yes. And him find out who is this Dre Bryan and dig me up. And the man block me. See there, me go up on Andrew platforms this morning and realize that everybody has seen page except me. The Prime Minister blocked me from his social media because me talk up the things them. See
me wouldn't know if him block me enough. I'm not a friend him, I'm not go on him page.
But yes, thank you, Morgan. Big up yourself, my comrade. Uncle Pablo, Hugh Blair, and Sydney and Elder, wrap up for me now. Please take a minute or two. Uncle Blair, first.
Good morning to every comrade there. Good morning to every comrade there.
Yeah.
I don't know for the rest of you, but as for me, I am enjoying the political atmosphere to the maximum.
With a coffee.
and it's because of the J. Bryan platform and the tremendous work and effort of his followers.
True, man.
You're going abroad to tell very important person in our society, one year from you, now see you, now not even hear your name, now much less your company page, we read him and say, what a business. Because what? We dissect And
Yes.
not just dissect and keep it. We dissect,
True, true.
explore, and
Educate.
ruminate.
and
Yes.
debunk.
Educate and illuminate and debunk
Yes.
and let masses of this country see what the depression and the devastation of this government. And I
Yes.
feel so good. I feel good, wonderful, good. Have a good day.
Thank you, Elder Marcy.
This is
Big
my
up
wife
yourself.
here.
Big up yourself, Mrs. Morgan. How you do?
One tray, Brian.
Every time. Every time. Love you, love you. Big up yourself, Mrs. Big up yourself, Mrs. Morgan in the background there.
That's Miss Morgan Debo.
Not true. DJ
Yes,
Pablo, Uncle Blair, wrap up for me now. Take a minute or two. Go ahead.
yes. Hold on, Uncle Pablo. Let me go first. I may open my mind.
Go ahead.
One of the first thing I want to say, Jay, I want to shout out to my niece and our comrade sister Tia, whose son is doing a surgery today.
As we speak, yes.
Yeah, as we speak. We just want to send love to her and her son. And I know that with the blessing of Father Jesus,
Yes.
our everlasting Savior, everything will be all right with Tia.
That's right.
Right, yes. But just listening to Marlon Morgan this morning, and in the Auditor General's report, the Auditor General said under the housing program, $63 million were granted to construct 10 indigent houses by the KSAMC. To date, $30 million has been spent and 4 houses has been constructed. The Auditor General is yet to see the other 6 houses are the equivalent of the other $33 million. So Morgan was having a press conference pertaining to the KSAMC. He did not take the time out to refer back to the Auditor General's report.
Yes.
You want to keep press conference on $300,000, which has no meaning, no bearing, because to date it's only nationwide and the JLP who is running with that. Because there is no proof, there is no evidence to tie neither our GenSec or the People's National Party with any act of malfeasance. And this press conference this morning is an act of desperation.
Yes.
Our governing party could not call up a press conference. And as you rightly asked this morning, who paid for the airtime to have it here? To call a press conference because of an allegation of a disgruntled comrade, who, after making this allegation, cannot be found and has not spoken to any media house since that to verify whether what he said has any truth, which we know it doesn't. So we are not going to run with that. What we are going to run with is the announcement by the minister yesterday in regard to indigent housing.
Yes.
Yes, because we are not misquoting the minister of local government. We are quoting him words by words. And what you call it, Jim? Verbatim? That's the way we are quoting him. The houses that belong to the people, and it needs clarity. I understand it needs clarity. But thank you again, Dre. You have reached the observer, but you have reached far and wide in the diaspora. Long before now.
Thank you,
and
sir.
The
Thank
people
you.
of Jamaica, and in extension, the people of the People's National Party, its supporters and its bureaucrat and its secretariat will be forever grateful to you and all the other bloggers
Absolutely.
took time out to come out daily. And we have been ridiculed. We have been called names. We have been put into boxes. We have, they wanted to analyze us. But we have one mission.
Yes.
And the mission is Jamaica House.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you, Comrade Blair. Big up yourself. Uncle Sydney or DJ Pablo. Two more guests to wrap up the program for me now. Uncle Sydney, you want to go first? Uncle Pablo, you close out the show for me. Mr. Sydney, you there?
Yeah, man, me there, man. Me there.
All right. 2 minutes and wrap up for me now.
Yeah, man, me say, hold on, saints, hold on, comrade, hold on, because all them are try, they can't get rid of.
Yeah.
And when you see them come out so miserable, because this thing, how them come with this man, I know nothing what it plan, and just hurry come up, because it take to the media, the housing thing, beat them, man. Me don't know if they sleep last night, because it spread all both. Me say, surgery, uncle, want to dig up your ancestors, man.
And then no media come.
Oh, I dig, Me say me go over a soup program and me hear everybody. Me say are the foreigner them, you know what? Are the foreigner them at about,
Yes.
The foreigner them, at them at about that spread over them, and you see the greatest thing are not lie because they have the clip of play. They have the clip of play now. So all they could have said no, say a different housing thing. So whether different house or no different house, at the same house, and as me say, I better you stick with the Prime Minister one and nobody put it on the look on Mackenzie one, because are the worst of the worst of the worst, the poor of the poor of the poor, you take it back from. You better you make them stay with it.
True.
Yeah, man, you better you make the Prime Minister one and say that, but the poor of people when not have no them want to the a zinc and want the battery catch up. And you make one house give them. I want to tell them say people look after them, like you find somebody no good and say what parent and I look after them and feed them and them little clothes wash and see that they have a little bath and so on. You want to tell me, say, no, them did it now. And when they did, you couldn't, somebody couldn't get it, you go take it from them. Why make them people look after them couldn't get it?
Thank you.
Why they couldn't get it? Why the man couldn't say, well, Miss Jane, you also feed me and you also cook for me and you couldn't watch and give me a little place. You say, boy, you go take it and clean it up and give somebody else. Eh? You see, all the man, them wicked man, but them embarrass themselves,
So true.
More still than they embarrass themselves, man. So let me tell you something, man. With this, me want this have to play all the election there. Me no want put it down. Set up the team them surgery as soon as you find them, see and blow send them up. That them embarrassed. And when you see them say they have a game, they can't settle.
Yes, 35, them I look 50 seconds.
35.
Yes.
God, we can't believe this.
But before you go, Dre,
35.
let's reach 100,000 like. Not far away.
Yes, tap up the screen for me and take me across the 100K taps now, please. 200 and other way over here. Just tap up the screen and take me across the 100K, please, and thanks. Thank you, Uncle Sydney. Thank you, Uncle Sydney. Big up yourself and see you later on. For
yeah, man, me a tap. Me a go and tap you too. Yeah.
All right, perfect. Uncle Pablo, wrap up the show for me now, Uncle. Go ahead, please.
What I'm saying is, see, when you find out people like the Saprosite, Marlon Morgan, feeding on the backs of poor people.
What you call him, Pablo?
Saprosite.
Saprosite.
Parasite. It's coming from the version of parasite.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Feeding on the backs of poor people.
Okay.
To pull his craw.
Yes.
We don't expect better.
Yes.
Because in matrimonial houses in a terminal condition.
Thank you, Uncle Pablo. Comrades,
Before
everybody.
Uncle Pablo, Dre, one last thing. Give me 30 seconds there. Comrades, you see, when you come over here, I will ask you to tap up the likes and tap up the screen. This is what it does. Right? We not beg nothing. If who feels we give generously, fine. But tap up the screen. It's essential. You so far it go, comrade. You see we get that the labor at them a back pedal.
Let me just add to it, Uncle Howard, for those persons who, I mean, we are them only depend on TikTok, but they don't really understand it. Remember, millions of people depend on TikTok, you know, but
Yes.
not everybody platform is as successful for when them turn on the live, hundreds of people are listening. I am
Yes.
blessed with that opportunity if we have hundreds of people are listening. You see when
Yes.
when you top up the screen and it reach all 100,000 taps, it send
Yes.
up the live to like probably the top 10 live which is on right now. So if 1 million people they live, maybe
Yes.
the 1 million people where they live don't get 100,000 taps, but I am one of those persons who get 100,000 taps. So me do in the top 10 successful live that is on right now. So
Here.
it's going to depend everybody for you page. So if people depend on TikTok and them just skip through them bound for book up my platform because
Here.
I am on the For You page. So sometimes we not come and we have beg money and so, but the least we can do a tap up the screen so I can so I can stay on the For You page. Me understand when the taps are slow because as me tell you, 95% of persons over here will listen. Our labor rights are over here, then can get them news.
We can't get there sitting.
Yes, so then we sit down and tap up the screen, but you know me, we just pull the plug and call it a day.
Yeah, but just tell me when we tap up, man.
Yeah.
We tap up. Yeah, man.
Before
We
you
tap
pull
up.
plug, my comrade.
Yeah.
You don't know, so we PNPs are both a set of people, you know.
Yes, man.
And what I'm gonna ask you to do, I'm going to send the necessary information. I just need 2 battery for my drone. I'm going to send you the information on the drone. Yeah, I don't need no money. I have as much thing in my fridge, food and thing.
All right.
Yeah, I just need 2 pairs of drone battery. I will give you the information, right?
All right,
Yeah.
Pablo.
And Andre, I just collect a new brand drone this much, so it's 2 drone I have now.
True?
Yeah, 2 drone now.
Yeah.
One battery, the battery when me have 2 me not use it yet, it's 12.
Yes.
So I'm gonna need a pair of new battery.
Nice.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will send you the information. So comrade,
Yes.
yeah. We're moving on.
We can do some good production and put out some good videos.
Right.
Just like how you eat the news media now. That's God. You want your t-shirt. You want your t-shirt print now, Dre.
Yeah.
Me tell you, you know.
Yeah.
We want you to have your one radio station, but we want you to give even 1 or 2 years what in the information.
The brother say one wrap up all far now. The brother say one wrap up. What do you say?
Boy,
I don't know.
you don't know it's sweet, yeah, man. You don't know how it's sweet.
They love
Wrap up, you know.
Wrap up, man. The brother say something to do.
You don't know it's sweet.
Boy. Comrades, as we wrap up the show, a public announcement. Tomorrow, February 7th, East Rural St. Andrew, there will be a road tour over there in East Rural St. Andrew. Comrade Patrick Peter King. Remember, we have to support Comrade Patrick Peter King because I'm going to mash up. I'm going to take away the seed from Andrew wife. We have to bring home.
Bring him up, man. Yeah.
Yes. So me I ask the people them over there in a Harbour View and Papine and the whole of the division we make up East Rural St. Andrew. You know, come out, line in the gate, come out in an orange and meet Comrade Patrick Peter King. Yes, he will be joined by the Member of Parliament over there in Clarendon as well, joining him. So please, may I ask you, comrades, come on out tomorrow starting at 3 p.m. Road tour, Hope Flats Quarry, Bedward Gardens. Line up on yourself, East Rural St. Andrew Road tour tomorrow at 3 p.m. Big up yourself, Comrade Patrick Peter King. Nice,
and he meet now with Papine.
Luton Cousins and Patrick Peter King are going to have a road tour tomorrow. And them are going to meet up in Hope Flats. Them know our name, so Hope Flats and Bedward Gardens in East Rural St. Andrew. So please, all right, come on out and support. It's in Kintyre. So our road leads, the starting point is in Kintyre. So all of uno jump in our vehicle, tell a friend to tell a friend, congregate in the King Tire division, and I go drive up and down and make noise and create havoc in the Jamaica Labour. Listen to me now, man. I want good pictures and I want good videos for plaster upon my program. So enjoy on a road tour tomorrow, East Rural St. Andrew Massive. Big up on yourself. The word is love. I want to thank each and everybody that made the dream.